Creating a muslin, also known as a toile, is an important process in garment construction, especially to get well-fitted clothes. This video will cover why it's important and the general process for creating one. What does creating a muslin mean? You're creating a simplified version of a garment with cheaper fabric. It's a test run. It's typically made with muslin fabric, which is why it's called a muslin. Why is creating a muslin important? By doing a test run now, it can save you frustration and money later. You can work out fit issues, figure out how to do new sewing techniques, and see if you like a style before doing it on more expensive, nicer fabric. You want to use something that's a similar type and weight of your final fabric, but cheaper. Use muslin fabric for projects with woven fabric and cheaper knit fabric with a similar stretch for knit projects. For lightweight or sheer fabrics like chiffon, you can still use muslin fabric just to make things easier. Alternative fabrics can be old bed sheets or ugly fabric in your fabric stash. Just realize that using plain fabric is better for marking and testing where you can focus on seam lines and details. For sewing a muslin, you just want to make a garment wearable. Don't worry about seam finishes, hems, facings, linings, or embellishments like ruffles and patch pockets. You're creating a bare bones garment for the purpose of testing the fit. You also don't have to do fasteners like zippers and buttons and can pin the garments closed. To start, cut out your pattern in your preferred size. If bust line, waistline, and hip line are marked, make these clear with lines that go across the pattern. Also mark seam lines if they aren't already on the pattern. Cut the pieces in your muslin fabric. Transfer any pattern markings that have to do with shaping and fitting, such as seam lines, darts, pleats, etc. Transfer bust line, waistline, and hip line. The easiest way to transfer is with carbon paper and a tracing wheel. Feel free to cut your seam allowances bigger. If the seam line is marked, you can make the seam allowances any size you want. Next, sew your pieces together. Use a basting stitch and sew on your marked seam lines. Again, you're creating the most basic version of the garment so you have something wearable. Areas like armholes and necklines, if you don't want to do the sleeves or collars, can be clipped or trimmed just to make it easier to wear. Once finished, try it on or use a dress form. First, do it right side out to see how it fits and see if bust line, waistline, and hip line line up. If not, make a note to either lengthen or shorten parts of the pattern as needed. If you want to make more adjustments, put the garment on wrong side out. This way you have access to the seams and darts and can pin or mark areas you want to take in or let out. Feel free to mark directly onto the muslin fabric. Go back and rebaste on your new lines and test the fit again. Once you're happy with any adjustments, transfer your new marks to your pattern pieces. Or if it's easier, you can take your muslin apart and either use them to create new pattern pieces or use them as pattern pieces. Now you can use your adjusted pattern pieces with your more expensive fabric and it should be a better fit. Plus, you've pretty much gone through the sewing process, so it should be easier with no surprises. This is a great way to learn how to sew for your unique body type and to make better looking garments. Our book, Professor Pincushion's Beginner Guide to Sewing, Garment Making for Nervous Newbies, is now available to order. Go to professorpincushion.com/books or click on the link in the description to see a list of vendors where you can purchase it.